Other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
35 games missed. $10 million forfeited for not playing or being a part of the team in any shape or form. I totally forgot why he ain't even playing. I think it's just because the whole thing in the playoffs last year, and he don't know how to take any backlash. I mean, that's what Ben Simmons going through. I want them problems. I want to be able to say, fuck out of here with $10 million and counting. Shit's insane. By the end of the year, he'll lose $33 million. He's still not back. I don't even think the team want him back. I don't think Philly want him back. He's kind of in a tough city to play in, and people just call him soft. I hope he's working on his game, his free throws, and his aggression. He has like the easiest things to work on. You shoot free throws all day, you don't gotta sweat. As far as his aggression and stuff, he just needs to play ball. He does this shit and pick up, and then when it's time to play and put a Philly jersey on, he act like he don't know how to play basketball. In certain areas, he just run and break and dunk. No shooting, no pull-ups, no taking anything on his own. Just a bunch of passing and dribbling and dunking. Only if the lane is clear. He doesn't take any hits, no contact. He got a lot to work on. It's not hard. It's decision making. He can make decisions to make the right pass, and he play aggressive defense, but he can't take a bump on offense. Don't want to do anything, having to deal with pressure and shooting the ball. I don't know what's wrong with him. People saying him and Kyrie should be traded for each other. I don't think so. I think Kyrie's cool where he at. He fits better with them than in Philly. I think him in Philly that's Joel Embiid's team. Kyrie is who he is. I don't think he can play behind a big as much as he can play behind shooting forwards and guards. And Ben Simmons has no reason to be in Brooklyn besides fans just wanting to see Kyrie and Ben Simmons be traded because they're the only players not playing this year. As far as his fit in Brooklyn, they got KD at power forward, James Harden the point guard. Ben Simmons has no place on that court. I don't think they slide KD down, especially at this age, for Ben Simmons to play power forward / point when James Harden's running full-time point. I think the trade is bullshit. As far as the style of game to the NBA, he has a job. As far as where I want to see him play in a place where he's built around and not added to a team that's built around someone else. You know, you can send him to Orlando because they're the worst team ever and y'all can start over there. My personal picks are OKC, get Shea out of there. I don't really like his style in Philly with Joel Embiid, so it might be a 3-team trade. I'm not really the trade machine for that. Indy, they're rebuilding. My top team I want to see him go to is Houston. I want to see John Wall and him trade for each other with some draft picks somewhere in there, a couple other smaller players. And then Ben Simmons can just start over from scratch, get a team that runs with him and run around him while he does everything with the ball that he wants to do and doesn't have to worry about shooting because he'll be surrounded by that. And John Wall gets to play for a contender. He's getting up there in age, and I still think he's injury prone, but I don't know what's stopping Philly with that. Some contenders isn't in the fold for Ben Simmons. I believe he's had his little shine. It's time to go through some dark years. He's been in the playoffs. He only played 3 years. He's been in the playoffs. I think 2 of those. 3-time All-Star. Dude's been coddled his whole career so far. So if he gets to a team where he has to start over and all that, he got years to go. He's only 24. He be alright. Comes back up with a team around him that's more solid, less wishy-washy. Only thing about that is more pressure on you, but you know the pressure in Philly is the same as having pressure on you as the main guy wherever you at. Just look at Giannis. What Ben Simmons needs is a Giannis situation, honestly. What Philly needs in return is they need somebody who want to fucking play. They don't necessarily have to match the talent in one player. They got to find a way to replace his contributions. You get that in like 2 or 3 players, some defense, some attacking, some passing. I think they need to find a way to get Ricky Rubio, but that's just me being a weirdo about Ricky Rubio. They look cool. They need Ben Simmons, and it fits, but if he's not going to play, I don't know who to really get them singularly, but I know who to get them as a group. I can put together a trade to get Philly some decent players or 2 players and some draft picks. But this is it for Philly being a contender. They're just about to be a good team. And Ben Simmons, this is it. Probably it for him being an all-star for a few years because he doesn't have the team success around him. He won't have the team success around him. He kind of hate it right now. He won't get many votes from the fans. and his numbers don't add up to all-star if he's not having team success. He's just, for any team that's traded for Ben Simmons, is he worth it? Yeah, he's worth it. He's worth it. He's a young player. He has success in the playoffs. He's won a lot of games so far. I just want to see him do something on his own and not have so much scrutiny behind him. Weird fact about Ben Simmons, he's played 275 games with a 65% win percentage, and that is a 178 win, 97 loss record on his career. He's won a lot of games. Somebody can benefit from that as a team. People can benefit from that. At least he know how to win some games. He's had some clutch moments. He done had some big moments. He had some down moments, but you take it and leave it. James Harden still got a job.
Yo, where do you think Philly should trade Ben Simmons? Let me know in the comments.